Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Rashmi and today I'm going to show you how to make this granny stripe stitch. For this tutorial I will be using double knit yarn and a 4.5mm crochet hook. You can certainly make this with any other different type of yarn that you wish to and use the recommended size of crochet hook for that yarn. For this tutorial I will be using a double knit yarn and a 4.5mm crochet hook. Now when we are making granny stripes, we chain in multiples of 3. So depending on your project, we are going to have a number of chains. So let's say if you were making a baby blanket, I would suggest for you to chain 120 and then plus 1 on top. So to start off, we're going to make a slip knot. So take the yarn, wrap it around your 2 fingers and make an X at the base, stick your thumb inside and grab the yarn from the right hand side. Pull this out and create this loop like this. Now we're going to put our crochet inside and tighten the loop around our crochet by pulling on the end of the yarn. Granny stripes always run in multiples of 3 plus 1. So whatever number of chains you make, it needs to be a multiple of 3 and then you're going to just have 1 extra. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and chain 22. So 21 being a multiple of 3 and 1 extra on top. So yarn over, pull through the loop 1, yarn over, pull through the loop 2, yarn over, pull through the loop 3, and just like this, go ahead and get a desired number of chains that you require for your project. I now have my 22 chains. In the next row, we are going to be working in single crochets. So for this, we are going to miss our first chain from our crochet, this one, and we're going to work a single crochet in the second chain. So you're going to go ahead, stick your crochet inside the top part of this chain like this, yarn over and pull up a loop like this. Now we have 2 loops on our crochet. We're going to yarn over and pull through both of these. Now that is a single crochet in US terms or a double crochet in UK terms. From here we're going to go ahead and work a single crochet on top of every single one of these chains like this. Let's work one more together. Go in the top part of the next chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both loops in one go. So go ahead, work a single crochet in all of these. Now at the end of my first row of single crochets, we're going to chain 3 now. That's 1, 2 and 3 and turn the work around. Now we will start working on top of these single crochets. So from here we're going to work a double crochet in the very same stitch as our chain 3. So yarn over your crochet, go into this same space like this and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops and then yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. So we now have 2 double crochets as this chain 3 is also considered as a double crochet. From here we're going to work 3 more double crochets in the 3rd stitch here. So we're going to miss the next 2 stitches, this one and this one. We're going to go ahead in this particular one and work 3 double crochets. Now that is a treble in UK terminology. So yarn over your crochet, go into this stitch like this, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the next 2. Just following the same method, go ahead and work 2 more double crochets. That's my 3 double crochets. Again, I'm going to miss 2 stitches and work 3 more double crochets in the next stitch here. And following the same method, I'm going to finish the row by skipping 2 stitches each time and working 3 double crochets in the very next stitch. Skip 2 stitches and work 3 more double crochets in the next space. Now right at the end you will have 1 stitch and one of these chain 1 spaces from the very beginning. So what we're going to do is, just like we started our round with 2 double crochets, we're going to finish our round with 2 double crochets as well. So yarn over, go into the last stitch, just the top part of this stitch, pull up a loop and work 2 double crochets in the same space. That's 1, back into the same stitch and work another double crochet like this. So both sides are symmetrical, okay? So that brings us to the end of this row. We're going to work the next row, starting off with chain 3, turn our work around, and start off with this space here. So it becomes nice and simple to locate where we need to work our stitches now, because that's just the gap from our previous round. So where we see our 3 double crochets, we're going to miss those and work our 3 double crochets into this space. So let's start off, yarn over, go into the same space and work 3 double crochets. And that's a treble in UK terminology. That's 1 set of 3 double crochets, go straight into the next gap and work 3 double crochets in there as well. 2, that's the third gap. Just like this, go ahead and complete this row. We're at the last space now. Let's work our 3 double crochets in this space. That's 1, 2, 3. Now as we started this row with 1 double crochet here, we're going to finish it exactly the same as well. So we are going to work a double crochet on top of our chain 3. So you're going to yarn over, stick your crochet in the top part of your chain, which is your chain 3 here, and you're going to work a double crochet in that stitch right there. Now from here we're going to chain 3 like this, turn our work around and work 1 more double crochet in the same stitch just as before, so the round previous to last one. So we're going to have 2 double crochets at the end here. Yarn over, go into the same space, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the next 2. Now one row is going to have 2 double crochets at the start, and the next is going to have 1, then the next is going to have 2, and then the one after that is going to have 1. Okay, so go ahead and work 3 double crochets in each of these spaces now. Now at the end of this row, again we're going to work 2 double crochets on top of this chain 3 stitch. So locate the top chain, stick your crochet inside and work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. That's 1, go back into the same stitch and work another double crochet. Now that completes my 3 rows of granny stripe. So from here I'm going to go ahead and change the color, and I am going to change the color to pink this time. So to change the color, you're going to yarn over your crochet and pull a loop through this loop that you have on your crochet currently, like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and snip off the end of the previous color, and I tend to just give it a little knot here. So like this, give this a little knot. So this stitch is secure in place, okay? So from here we're going to chain 3 again as previously. That's 1, 2, 3. Turn your work around, and so the first row had 2 double crochets, next had 1. This one had 2, so this time we are just going to have 1. From here, yarn over, work 3 double crochets in the first space. So go ahead, and that's your first one, that's your second one, and 1 more. Here's my third one, like this. Once you worked your 3 double crochets in each of these spaces, we're going to finish this round. Again, as we started this round with 1 double crochet on its own, we're going to end this round with 1 double crochet as well, which is going to go on top of our chain 3 stitch. Here we go. Now next round is going to be started with chain 3 again, turn it around, and another double crochet into the same stitch right here. That's 1. Follow this on and have 3 double crochets in each of these, and we're going to again end with 2 double crochets as well. Okay, so just like this, you can keep following the same method and have desired number of rows to complete your project. This stitch is one of the easiest ones to make, but it has a beautiful effect, as you can see here. I've now finished this project and I have closed this off, but you can certainly go ahead and change the color and work a different color into it and keep going until you have your desired project. Now at the end you need to work off these ends in and weave these into the same color stitch with a darning needle. If you enjoyed learning this stitch with me, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.